What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jumbo Joe here, and today I'm going to give you an updated variation of my Prank Kids deck profile for the December 2018 ban list. Oh, sorry guys, I am fighting a freaking cold and it's so annoying. But anyway, with the ban list, there was a lot of FTK gone, thank fucking Christ. And on top of that, a lot of good stuff did come off. A lot of good stuff came on, and blah blah blah. But Prank Kids didn't really even get touched. There's one, I think I changed up like 2 things in this deck. But, Prank Kids came out with the Hidden Summoners set. And this is the pure variation of Prank Kids. There is another deck that I've seen with the Thunder King engine. But honestly, I prefer the Prank Kids pure engine because, I'm a purist, just like that. So without further dudes, let's get right into it. Starting things off, we obviously run all of our Prank Kids with the triple Lampseas, the triple Dropsies, and the triple, the triple Fancies. Okay, you guys, so for those of you who don't know what these cards do, where the hell is my, it's not right, here it is. Sorry guys, I got freaking pull my nose. Ugh. Okay, so if you don't know what these cards do, they all have really dope effects. So whenever they're used to link summon or fusion summon a Prank Kids monster, they get a dope effect. So Lampseas over here, this little firecracker here, burns your opponent for 500. Then you special summon another Prank Kids monster from your deck other than Lampseas. Dropsies over here. You gain 1,000, then you can tutor out another Prank Kids monster other than Dropsies. Then Fancies over here, you send a Prank Kids speller, sorry guys. You send a Prank Kids card from your deck to the graveyard, then you can tutor out another one. So that's really freaking dope, honestly. So they can really play off of each other in some of your freaking opening combos and all that good stuff. Now for the next support, the triple King of the Swamp. Search out the fusions, or if you need them for the fusion summon, search out Poly, all that good stuff. Just a extra support. Then we also run some hand traps with the triple Ghost Ogre and the triple. Is this triple? Yes, it is triple. The triple Effect Railer. Any hand traps will do, honestly, but he's just one time seeing. Obviously you can definitely run Ash Blossom as well, Droll Lockbird, doesn't really matter. This is just what I'm doing. Well, that's it for the monsters. For the spells, pretty straightforward, I think. We run the triple Pandemonium. This is the new fusion card. If you don't know what these guys do, if you don't know what it does, during the main phase, it specifies the main phase, not your main phase. So during yours or your opponent's main phase, special summon one Prank Kids fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. The one downside to this card is if you use it during your turn, you can't normal or special summon any other monsters other than Prank Kids. Now that may or may not seem like a bad thing, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, I can only stick to my Prank Kids now. And we do run a couple other non-Prank Kid monsters in the extra deck. So, there's something there. And next up, we run the main recycling card, which is Prank Kids Pranks. So what this card does is you can discard a Prank Kids card from your hand and special summon a Prank Kids token. Level 1, Fire, Pyro, 0 attack, 0 defense, and it can't be tributed. And then during your end phase, you can target the 3 Prank Kids cards from your graveyard, except Prank Kids Pranks, shuffle all 3 into your deck, then draw 1 card. Now, what's really dope about this card is, say for instance you have 3 Prank Kids extra deck monsters, and you pick those 3 instead. Like any main deck cards, like say for instance you just have the 3 random extra deck Prank Kids cards, you just get a free draw. And then you get to reset your extra deck, which is pretty dope. And then we're also running the field spell, Prank Kids Place. So once activated, you can add a Prank Kids monster from your deck to your hand, right? It's a monster? Yes, it is a monster, not a card. So a Prank Kids monster from your deck to your hand. Then once per turn, if you fusion summon a Prank Kids monster, all your monsters gain an extra 500 attack points. Oh yeah, I do want to mention if you fusion summon it, if you do fusion summon a Prank Kids monster, this effect goes up, but not during damage step, sadly. Well, it doesn't really matter if it's damage step or not. All your monsters gain extra 500 attack points, even if the card leaves the field. And once per turn, if you link summon a Prank Kids link monster, except during damage step, you can have all your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack points, even if this card leaves the field. And you can only activate one Prank Kids place per turn. Now, that's pretty awesome in my opinion. And now for our extra support, because of the fact that there's a lot of special summoning and a lot of searching in this deck, we gotta run the triple Called by the Grave. You know, with Called by the Grave back at 3, this deck actually got a lot more powerful, in my opinion. And then and we're also running the triple Instant Fusion, for obvious reasons. If you don't know why, well then you're living under a freaking rock. And we're also running the triple Poly, because, you know, polymerization, that's the thing. And next up, we're also running the double Terraforming. Terraforming is definitely a player preference card, but I like getting it out because, you know, helps you get out Prank Kids' place, so you can search out, so you can go deeper into your combos. And then finally, for the main deck, run the double Prank Kids Plan. Now, this essentially has the same effect as Pandemonium. When you activate its effect, you can link summon a Prank Kids monster. Yeah. And while this card's in graveyard, when your opponent declares an attack, you can banish this card, return any number of Prank Kids cards from your graveyard to your deck, and then that monster loses 100 attack points. So that's kind of like a ace in the hole kind of thing. Kind of like, oh, you want to attack? Okay, banish, recycle, all that good stuff. But that's it for the main deck. In terms of side deck, I really don't know. Like, I guess staples, you know, all that good stuff. But now let's get right on to the extra deck. The one Battle Butler. If you don't know what he does, he essentially is a Raigeki. He takes all the Prank Kids monsters, you know, one Lampseas, one Dropseas, one Fancies, and it must be fusion summoned. It specifies it has to be fusion summoned. And then you contribute it and destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And then if this card in your possession is sent to grave by an opponent's card, it doesn't specify whether it's battle or card effect, so yeah. You can target one non-fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And that's really cool because of the fact that it specifies that it doesn't have to be a Prank Kids card. That's pretty dope in my opinion, so you can just special summon something. Awesome in my opinion. And for the other fusions, we run the double Rocket Ride with the double Weather Washer. Okay, so what these guys do is pretty awesome in my opinion. Rocket Ride is the same effect as Elemental Hero Rampart's Blaster. Lowers attack points by 1,000 and can attack directly. So, yeah. And then you contribute this card, special summon 2 Prank Kids monsters from your graveyard with different names. But they have to be non-fusion monsters, I want to specify that. Special summon them. And but they can't attack this turn that they're summoned like this. So, still pretty good, in my opinion. Weather Washer, it's a quick effect when you do this. When it's during your opponent's turn, you contribute it, special summon 2 Prank Kids, non-fusion Prank Kids monsters with different names from your graveyard, and they can't be destroyed by battle. So that's just, you know, extra defense that you might have. And for the link support, we run the Rip, Roar, and Roaster. When it's out on the field, you contribute it and destroy all spells and traps on your opponent's field. Pretty dope, in my opinion. We got the Double Doodle Doo. I swear to God, all these freaking Prank Kids Link monsters have such tongue twister names. Rip, Roar, and Roaster, Doodle Doo. Like, come on, that's crazy. Okay, so when it's summoned, you can search for a Prank Kids spell or trap, add to your hand. And then you contribute it, add 2 Prank Kids cards with different names from your graveyard, except Link monsters, add them to your hand. And then, you know, hard ones per turn. The double Bow Wow Bark. Then for our other support cards, we run the 1 Nightmare Unicorn, the 1 Phoenix, the 1 Cerberus, and the 1 Link Kuriboh. And the final card that actually makes this deck really, really, really good is the Totally Awesome. But that's it for the deck profile. Hopefully soon I'll be able to post a video about the combos you can do with this deck. It's got some really amazing combos, you guys. This is Jumbo Joey signing off.